Basically, it's quite simple. Electric cars are really great for the environment and they're really fun to drive, and people just don't know about it. So the idea is to take them to as many people as we can so that they can see and experience them.
What are some of the advantages of electric cars over, the traditional fuel vehicles?
Well, they don't use petrol for a start, so we don't have to send any money offshore. They don't generate any fumes of any kind, not even water. There's no gases, no fuels coming out of them, and they're amazing to drive. They don't make any noise, so they generate zero emissions of any sort.
How would you normally charge it on a day-to-day basis?
Absolutely. The charging, someone said, how long does it take? Well, it's 15 seconds. So when I get home at night, I plug it in, I'm done. I go inside, and next morning I go, and I've got a full tank of gas again. So I haven't had to wait at all. And that's where 98% of the charging is done at home.
How long can you drive for without charging it?
About 400 kilometres. So I do between 50 and 200 kilometres in a day, depending on what I'm doing. So there's tons of range for me.
Have you seen a bit of a spike in your electricity bill at home?
No, not a huge spike, because electricity is quite cheap compared to petrol, about a quarter of the cost.
How affordable are these vehicles though?
Well, these ones are quite expensive, but it's the same price as my previous car, so in this market they are comparable price, but they save you a heap of money in petrol. One would say that if you can buy a car like this, you can afford the petrol. That might be true, but I still enjoy saving $400 a month in petrol bills.
How available are they in New Zealand?
It's a trick question. You can't buy these cars in New Zealand at the moment. We bought these in from Australia, so they ordered them into Australia, but Tesla have committed to coming to New Zealand. They are selling the Model 3, the new released one, which is an affordable car. The new Model 3 is going to be probably in the 45 to 50,000 New Zealand dollars, and we understand there's about 200 people have pre-ordered Model 3 into New Zealand, so they will set up shop when the Model 3 comes out, and we've got an indication that it's going to be this year or the beginning of next year that they'll set up shop.